Hello, fans of comic books, and especially all the fans of Zagor, King of Darkwood. This comic book is about a decisive battle between good and evil that took place in the Darkwood. The warriors on the side of good, led by the brave Kaidan, defeated the evil spirit Wendigo and his followers. The place where the last battle took place and where the Block Tower once stood was burned and destroyed, and holy monuments were erected to defend against the return of forces of evil.